shoot. Get on there, so. Let's see what's ready. I guess this is ready.
Could you tell me what that is?
This is sheep wool, and it's been very carded. It comes around like this.
Okay.
Very just. Then it has to be carded in order to be spun. And spun very thin. So you have all kinds of color.
Our campagna in the countryside from 3 pieces
And on it
by
goes.
Sir Hamilton Hardy.
So I can do this for hours.
Although with Peter Dickinson on piano.
Everybody likes choice, but sometimes choice can be just a little bit overwhelming. As a classical music fan, it's easy to get lost in the choices. And while
The
it's
only
true,
thing
there
is to
are
get
a number of ways to
the
listen
wool
to your
prepared
favorite music, it's worth noting that
to
the
do
easiest
this
way
fine
is to
spinning.
simply turn your smart speaker and tell it to play
Otherwise,
KDFC, and trust
you
us
get
to make the right choice.
heavier.
Listener supported classical KDFC and KDFC.com.
We spend a little time in Scotland now with the music of Hector Berlioz and Rob Roy Overture, inspired by the Scottish hero Rob Roy McGregor, and who arrogantly did the lead Scottish American Orchestra.
Till it gets to be the right size. It comes from this bowl. And this is from a black sheep because it was getting old and had to be killed.
Oh.
The only thing is that the person who prepared the wool didn't do a very good job at all. She just stuffed it in the bags.
Oh, you mean that other thing right there with the bag over
Yeah.
there?
That's
Oh, should the person have done something more to it?
Well, she should not have done that.
Okay.
She was in the business, and I thought, very good. I have so much. I'll have to see the business. But she was really very stupid at this point.
Have you had it for a while, the wool?
Oh, yeah, I've
Oh.
For ages.
Oh my goodness.
My sheep. This was an older ewe. She had given me many kids. Yeah.
Oh my word. So it's a sheep that you actually had.
Yeah.
Oh my word. So that wool is really old then, right?
Yeah, it's really old. And it gets very, very, what do you say, tight and totally.
Tight?
Yeah, it can be because it's very fine.
Okay. So it was the sheep in the Netherlands or was it here?
Here,
Oh, where you lived in Napa?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I had lots of sheep there.
I didn't know there. I never saw your place in Napa.
Oh, it was wonderful.
That was the one with your second husband,
Yeah,
Bicknell.
Bicknell. Yeah. Yeah, he was fun. He was fun. Here's some.
Oh my goodness. This is all what you've done already, right?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So it's more than I don't know.
So to get the wool all that thick, you have to put all those things together? All of those threads, like the thread you're doing right now? You have to put those together to make them thick? Like that?
Yeah. Well, this is two ply, and I can spin it heavier
Okay.
than what I'm spinning now.
Oh, because it's the whole nature of it is
Yeah.
just thicker.
You just make a thicker thread, and this is
Wow.
even thicker. See,
I see that.
I decided.
That's beautiful. So this is all undyed, is that right?
Undyed.
Yeah.
So, goodness sakes, I have so many.
So those are those called spindles? What are those called?
These are spools.
Oh, spools, a big spool.
That's what I have on the
Okay.
sewing machine.
It's just like what you'd have on a sewing
Yeah.
machine, only gigantic.
And then this is more.
That's uncorded.
That's uncorded. Yeah.
Well, you can tell it's old because it's got old newspapers there,
Well,
right?
yeah, they were
It's from,
1990.
wow. You got a few projects here to go.
Oh boy, I had.
Oh, my
endless
goodness.
projects.
And look at that little tiny spinning wheel. Was that for, do you use a small one for a certain purpose or?
No, I just.
Is that just an old
Silk.
antique one? Oh, this is silk.
Silk.
Oh, okay.
And I have.
That's so short, that wheel. It's all done by hand, right?
Everything is done by hand.
But that little crank thing, that little lever there?
No.
No?
that's-
Oh, it's still the foot pedal. I see
yeah,
it.
that's
I
the
see it.
pedal. This is the colored
Wow.
sense,
That's silk.
silk that I put on.
So,
That's,
so there's different ones on there, right?
yeah, there's very colored silk. Yeah,
So everything on that is silk then?
no.
No?
Well, it is now, but it doesn't have to be.
Okay. Wow, that's a beautiful little wheel.
It's a nice little wheel.
Wow.
It does a lot of things.
Is there some purpose to have the smaller wheel rather than a larger wheel?
No,
No?
it just depends on what you have.
You'd have to bend over a lot more on that one, though, wouldn't you? To do it?
No.
No?
You just
Okay.
sit at the level. Yeah.
Wow, that's
So-
neat.
Some other old stuff that. Oof. Yeah.
Is that more silk? No, that's not silk.
This is wool.
Oh, more wool.
Yeah.
That looks like it's really coarse there.
Yeah, this is hard. This is dyed red.
You dyed your own wool too,
Yeah.
right? You use natural dyes, is that right?
Natural dyes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what they are. It's just a rag made finishing some.
This is a shuttle, right?
This is a shuttle. Another shuttle. I've got the white on that one. So
Is that all hand dyed also?
yeah.
Uh-huh. Beautiful color.
But this
It's sort of an indigo blue.
No, that blue is not. I'm sorry, that's from these
Mm-hmm.
big.
There's something. You did that.
No, I didn't
No?
do that.
Oh, but that's oh, that's pretty. Is that from South America?
I can't remember.
Somewhere.
I think it's an Indian
It's beautiful.
thing. So I have that. And I have that. That's an old one. I did a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. There was one that was hanging somewhere.
Here's
It's a porcupine or something,
a
maybe.
little porcupine.
It's
with-
so cute.
with
They look like they came from all over different places.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. I've always collected sort of.
That's all hand dyed, right?
This is all handmade.
You like those colors, I know. I can see you like those
there are
colors.
no colors.
Just the blue here. There's
Yeah.
a little bit of red.
Yeah. And here's some yarn. Yeah.
This is so much fun to see all these things that I associate with you. I always heard stories about what you did, but I've never seen all these goodies.
Well, that's the way it is.
On camera now. This is Christina, and she's in the kitchen at Elske's house, and she's fixing lunch.
Yes.
Uh-huh. And could you tell me about you, what you do? You come every day?
Well, I come and help Elisabeth, Elske,
Right.
out Monday through Friday from 10 to 12, and in the evening from 5 to 7. And I cook her meals for her. I companionship with her. We walk, but we haven't walked in a long time. Yes, that's what I do.
Thank
I
you.
come here and help her.
Thank you. She told me that she stopped walking, so
Yeah,
the last time I was here was 2017,
yeah.
and we walked over to Shahan, her son's house.
Living in grandfather's house. And then he had to live separately because he was getting old, he was in his 80s, and she sent him to Friesland. You know where
That's
Vries-
very north.
You know where that is.
I do.
Yeah. Well, he was there in a home, and he was very happy. Apparently, he lived to be, gosh, close to 100 or something.
Wow.
And
What was the grandfather's last name?
the Vries.
Same De Vries.
Yeah.
So it was your mother's
That
father.
was my mother's father.
Okay.
And she was a psychologist. She had her clients at home. And my sister was there, and I was out because the basic things for me were to get things for food.
Right.
And I spent all the time on my bicycle.
Now that was which town? In Velp? No.
No, that was Highland.
Highland. Okay.
Highland and Heemstede.
And I think I did get to go to Highland.
You did?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, probably. So that was fun. I guess fun. We had no tires on our bicycles. We had somehow the
The wheel, the rubber, inner tube?
no
No.
inner tube. They were the watering hose.
Oh, yeah.
Watering hose with the wire through the middle,
That's how you made a tire, right?
and that's how we made a tire. And it was, that's awful. So, yeah,
Now, was that what you call when the parents sent you to the country in Highland? No.
yeah.
Yes, that one.
My parents, but it was my mother. My mother did everything.
Your mother, right? Yeah.
She was a very special person. God, I hated her. And I was very nice to her. I had to do everything. So,
You spent all your days on that bicycle then, didn't you?
yeah, most time. And I'd go from one to the other, one house to another house to another house to leave messages because I was also the messenger. And that was watching that you weren't being followed and all sorts of things like that. But,
You would probably feel like you were being spied on all the time.
well, I knew I was not being spied on because I knew where the spies were.
Ah.
Ta-da!
Ah.
So the people,
They really counted on you.
well, they didn't count on me so much. They knew who I was.
Right.
And, oh, there she goes again. Fine. That's the way. Caterers and all sorts of things. So it was good. Really sad. And everybody came to me to talk. And you know, E-K is the way you spell it.
Moek.
Yeah,
And that was your grandmother
that was grandmother from mother's side.
from the mother's side.
Yeah.
And what was her last name? The
De
grandmother
Vries.
on the mother's side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was Gerard's.
Oh, the Vries from the Veen. From the Veen. Yeah.
Oh, Van der Veen.
From the Veen.
Van der Veen.
Yeah. Parties out for a long time.
Did she throw a party like for you and your friends?
Yeah. And she would say, well, we'll do this and we'll do that. And we would come together and we'd have the boys standing on one side of the room with a sheet spanning the whole side. And then the girls would go over and then we would try to kiss the boys. And they would keep their things. And we would have to guess who was who. You know, and that was...
That sounds like fun.
It was like
That
fun.
sounds like spin the bottle that we used to do with
was-
spinning the bottle or something.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
So
this-
how did you kiss them through the sheet?
No, they would pull it down
Oh, and then you would kiss
and
them?
I would kiss them.
But you couldn't kiss them unless you guessed who it was.
That's right.
Is that it?
Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know exactly how it went, but it was very good.
So your mother, did she make up these games or were?
I don't know if she made them up or she arranged them. I don't.
So you were older then, right? You were.
Well, we were in our early teens,
Right.
and just barely, you know, old enough to have these affairs, and I would have to go out all the time, and I would be invited by a friend who had one son, and he was always inside because he was a boy, and he was, you know, it was wartime, so he couldn't be outside, and sometimes we could put him in a girl's raincoat, and a heavy collar goes up and
A hood.
a hat on, and we go like this and walk arm in arm, you know, and take him out of doors because otherwise he couldn't go.
Oh.
And his parents, his mother was not well, and his father didn't dare go outside because he would be caught by the police.
Wow.
And yeah,
So was this like a curfew where the girls could go out but the boys couldn't? No.
It wasn't a curfew. It was just a personal-
Rules. Okay.
I don't know what you call it. It's
A regulation?
yeah, regulation. The most of the boys were supposed to be announcing themselves to be ready for the army
Right.
and the Germans' army.
To inscribe or, yeah.
Subscribe.
Right.
And of course she didn't.
Right.
And then they had to keep him underwater.
Okay.
So we had several boys in the neighborhood who were like that.
Right. Wow. No wonder you had to hide them. Well, it was a risk for anybody that would protect somebody else.
The fathers were and ditto for apparel. So nice.
The fathers of
nice.
these boys would be gone then, right? A lot of them? No, no. Okay.
Well, some of them would be gone, but most of them didn't want to go. They were all hidden in the house, and they lived in the back of the house. And the Germans didn't do a very good job in house searching.
Thank goodness.
Well, they had special people for that. We, during the war, we put our folded clothes on this place, and I was going up like this among all the four different layers. Was probably up high, and that's what we pressed
Oh,
our
okay.
clothes with.
Oh,
So,
it's for clothes press.
yeah.
Yeah. At first I misunderstood. I thought it was a different kind of a press.
No.
So that really goes back.
This probably goes back to, I don't know, 1600, something like that. And you can see how far this is worn down.
Oh my word. Wow. This is the one that she sat on the dike and used.
Yeah, she said on the dike.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh my goodness. What a treasure. Look at that. And it
Okay.
still works.
Yeah. It
Wow.
still works fine. So, I have a picture
Oh, how sweet.
of that.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Isn't that sound? I'm gonna take a still picture.
And teach to spin it.
Did you teach anybody else to spin?
Lots of people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And some were learning, some not. So, it's something I made with a silly all homespun little things.
So those are all hand dyed again.
Yeah.
Mm. That's something too, isn't it?
There's the mat
Oh, wow.
for the spinning, for the weaving.
Mm.
I made it very thick.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, my goodness.
So I could sit on with a lash form.
Okay. That was for the seat, right?
Yeah, for this. Well,
And there's a lot of your puzzles that you've done.
oh yeah. That's my little place. Oh, there's much. And there's, of course, lots of yarn. Carter. This, you put the wool in here, it goes out here, and it comes out nice, that you feel.
But you said that lady didn't do a good job with the cording that she gave
That
you.
Carter, oh, that was horrible. No, she didn't do a good job. But she didn't have fine.
This is a good piece of equipment.
Oh, this is super. Yeah. So. Yeah. So I use this for all my spinning in Holland. It was great grandmother's spinning wheel.
And you were the one who had the interest in the attachment
yeah,
to
my mother.
the only one.
It used to be a prop in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
And don't touch it, don't touch it. And finally, I was 6 or so. And I was 9. I was at a place where there was a spinning program going on with a lot of different people. And they showed the spinning wheel and the spinning and how it went. And the girl said, "Would you like to try it?" And I said, "Yeah, I would like to try it," because I had been told not to use the spinning wheel. So, and this was big wheel. So I took the yarn and I spun it perfectly.
Wow.
Very first time. And she said, "Oh, you're a natural. Why don't you have a spinning wheel?" And when I told my mother that, she said, "Well, I guess you can use it." And from then on, that was it.
What a story.
I was 9 years old.
Oh, that's fabulous. What a great story.
So
You see, it's in your genes.
it's in my genes. It's definitely in my genes. And I was playing with this, but now I was spinning with it.
Wow.
And this spinning wheel has made so many socks and dog hair and all of it. And with socks we traded for food in the wintertime with the farmers. I was running socks. I was spinning in the dark because we had no light.
Oh my gosh.
And, I had a little candle. So I spun this the way it could
Wow.
go. Yeah, I tell you, that spinning wheel has cost me nothing.
Well, that's part of what you were doing to earn the money for keeping your family, too. besides running all those errands
Running
for the
out.
fair. Okay, this is the Graswinckel family, and this is Elske and Silva in maybe their home in Holland at the bottom one there.
Oh no, this is at our country house.
At the country house, right, okay. And this is Silva and Elske with grandmother Graswinckel, whose maiden name, is that right, is Van Berningen?
Van Berningen.
Van Berningen, okay. Is that two separate names, Van and then
Van
Berningen?
and then Berningen, yeah.
Berningen, okay.
And she was the oldest of 12 children.
Oh my goodness. So you were close to her.
And my great grandmother lived until she was probably 99, 98, something like that.
Is that the one in there?
That's her mother.
Oh, her mother. Okay.
Her mother. So I've had all these generations.
Wow.
That's just tremendous. Yeah.
You know, not many people have that many family that live that
No.
long.
That isn't, and I mean, she was the oldest of 12 children. You can imagine how many
Lots of relatives.
relatives we had. So,
I love this picture too. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Of Paul and you.
Paul and I, that's
Yeah.
very good.
Tout le monde est une drôle de personne, et tout le monde a l'âme emmêlée. Tout le monde a de l'enfance qui ronronne au fond d'une poche oubliée. Tout le monde a des restes de rêves et des coins de vie dévastés. Tout le monde a cherché quelque chose un jour, mais tout le monde ne l'a pas trouvé. Mais tout le monde ne l'a pas trouvé. Il faudrait que tout le monde réclame auprès des autorités une loi contre toute notre solitude. personne ne soit oublié, et que personne ne soit oublié. Tout le monde a une seule vie qui passe, mais tout le monde ne s'en souvient pas. J'en vois qui la plie, même qui la casse, et j'en vois qui ne la voient même pas, et j'en vois qui la voient même pas. Il faudrait que tout le monde réclame auprès des autorités une loi contre toute notre indifférence, que personne ne soit oublié, et que personne ne soit oublié. Tout le monde est une drôle de personne, et tout le monde a une âme emmêlée. Tout le monde a de l'enfance qui résonne au fond d'une heure oubliée, au fond